Well, first, I'd like to thank Pride House Tokyo for inviting EY here today on the topic of women's sports and leadership that is a passion in my life and work. I can relate to this topic as a former gymnast for over 10 years, as I made this journey too. I can understand the power of sports. Sports teaches leadership skills that cannot be taught in the classroom. I was a really shy and awkward girl, and sports helped build my confidence, work ethic, the focus on results, and strive for success. It taught me how to face and overcome challenges like having a shoulder injury or strive for finishing your routine, even if you had a major fall off the balance beam in competition. And most importantly, it taught me never to give up. These life lessons do transfer from the gym to the workplace. I just didn't realize it at the time. Gymnastics really shaped my leadership skills. So to take a step back, I'd like to share my background with you and why I'm here today. As you can see, I'm Japanese American, Nikkei Sansei. My grandparents are from Fukuiken. I was born and raised in California. I was born on a peach farm and raised by a single parent. At an early age, I learned from my mother the importance of having a strong role model plays in standing up to adversity and developing self-reliance and a good work ethic. These early lessons and a desire to see a bigger world beyond inspired me to achieve more. I also learned the value of mentors that play in helping plan a life path and how vital building connections with others are to achieve one's goals. You know, I made a commitment to women's sports and leadership at a very early age in my career. I leveraged my experiences as an athlete and applied them to my current profession. In my prior role at a technology company, who's also a Pride House sponsor, by the way, I worked in university recruiting. And on campus, I saw collegiate athletes having the characteristics that the company was looking for: leadership, tenacity, results focus, team building. So I created and implemented the first athlete scholarship and recruiting strategy. It was the first athlete talent program for the business. Also, I had the honor to mentor and facilitate workshops to more than 500 athletes across different sports on career management and technology career tracks. I transferred to Japan to work on diversity and inclusion with the focus on women's empowerment. And my role in Tokyo was to establish a diversity and inclusion initiative. So building on my previous experience at a technology company with the athlete recruiting program and the D&I role, it helped me prepare for my current role at EY, leading the strategy and initiatives of the EY Women Athletes Business Network. And we say WABN for short, so I'm going to say WABN. One of the EY's business priorities is gender equality, and we have developed solutions to bridge the gender gap. And as part of our Women Fast Forward initiative, we designed specific programs to speed up gender equality in the workplace and society. One exciting and innovative program is WABN, focused on women athletes. Gender equality at work cannot happen without gender equality in society. And sport is a powerful way to advance women in society. The Athletes Program is one best practice that companies can use in their diversity and inclusion efforts. So, what is WABN? Well, it's an external network to support top female athletes, current or retired, who have outstanding leadership potential, and to provide guidance on their transition from sport into the business world. And the purpose of the program is to inspire the next generation of business leaders and entrepreneurs to build a better working world. Why is EY focused on women athletes, you may ask yourself? Well, to build a diverse workforce prepares us to address our clients' most complex challenges and problems. We are evolving our talent strategies, focused on mindsets, not just skill sets. And there's an untapped pipeline of women athletes who have the potential to become top leaders in organizations. With their passion and by taking action, the skills can follow. So I get this question a lot. Why not male athletes? Well, we are specifically working on the disparity and gender gap. And as you know, there's a large gap between women and men at the professional level, such as salaries and conditions. So it does take advocacy. Also, EY conducted research and found that female athletes make great leaders. A 2015 study of 400 female C-suite executives found an undeniable correlation between athletic and business success. Did you know that 94% of female business executives have a background in sport? And more than 52% played at the university level. Teamwork, discipline, setting goals are some of the skills that translate naturally from sport to leadership in business. This research validated our hypothesis and gut feeling. And these insights are one of the reasons why WABN was created. So clearly, the data shows if you want to get more women in leadership, focus on women athletes. EY conducted further research on why female athletes make winning entrepreneurs. Not only are women athletes doing well in business, but we find that this group is creating their own businesses. And our studies showed that discussion with 22 entrepreneurs identified 5 winning characteristics they developed as athletes that gave them an edge in launching and expanding their own business. Confidence, single-mindedness, passion, leadership, resilience. Other competencies were this determination to succeed, ability to lead, inspire a team, and take failure as feedback are essential in business success. You know, this trend is actually happening now in Japan. Japanese women athletes are adding value to society, combining sports, business, and SDGs. Look at all these examples of projects that have an impact to society. And you may be familiar about the current and former soccer players. Shimo Yamada started a company called Revolt Incorporated with Honami Uchiyama and developed water absorption shorts to solve a problem for women athletes competing during their period and time of month. And I know Shiho-san is here on this call today, and I am so inspired by her that I hope that I can meet you one day. Women athletes who have become successful entrepreneurs show us what's possible. For example, Yumi Tomei is an Olympian, and former Japan national team soccer player who set up a business consultancy called Pass and Go. You know, she overcame many challenges, such as deeply rooted biases by business leaders that told her that athletes aren't smart enough to work in business. Athletes are just athletes. Participation in the WABN program has been a great asset for her, according to Yumi, who says her mentor gave her the determination and knowledge to shine in the business world. This is a rare success story that we'd like to see more often in Japan. Our 2019 WABN mentee, Rika Saito, is an Olympian, former Japan weightlifting national champion. Currently, she's a member of the Athlete Commission for the Tokyo Organizing Committee in a leadership role. And Rika has developed a mindset to take on these new challenges in leadership. And WABN is continuing to support her next steps through mentoring. You know, during the COVID pandemic, she kindly, took the time to meet with our employees and had health and wellness sessions around remote workouts to support the employees while they were working at home. So we're really grateful for her leadership and helping us support our employees. Yet success, we know, is not easy. And there are many challenges that come with every success story. The transition from sport for top female athletes is really hard. And to reach leadership is not easy. WABN truly understands this point. Only 4% of Japanese women athletes surveyed in our EY 2020 Global and Japan study called What's Beyond the Field said that it was easy to transition from sport to a second career, compared to global athletes who said 1 in 3 globally is easy to transition. The problem is much more pronounced in Japan, where 53% of women athletes say that sports provide skills for other careers, compared to 85% globally, according to our study. This belief is half of the Japanese women athletes that don't understand their value outside of their sport. And, reasons for the gap could be economic, social, and cultural factors, of course. Then on top of this, women athletes face hurdles, such as the business world, which seems to undervalue their potential. Often, businesses may not understand the traits that athletes have to offer an organization, which then results in a lack of opportunity for athletes after retirement from sport. So it's our duty. WABN is sharing our research and best practices to business and the private sector on the need and benefits to support women athletes. So how is women athletes and EY WABN helping Japanese women athletes? Well, WABN is supporting Japanese women athletes to overcome these specific challenges. Mentoring is an important toolkit of our program. And through mentoring, WABN offers athletes an opportunity to discuss how athletes' skill sets can apply to business. Also, what are the possible career paths out there for them? Each athlete is paired with an EY business leader and receives mentoring and guidance for the business world. Also, we host skill building workshops on career planning topics, such as setting goals after sport, finding your strengths, leadership tips from role models in talk shows, networking working with other athletes from different sports and the business community is a fun way to foster communication. All of our sessions are held in Japanese. 90% of the athletes in our network speak Japanese only. And while English language is important, it's not everything. With a passion and a challenging mindset, you can all realize your career goals. WABN is also deeply committed to supporting the Japan women's soccer community. WABN provides mentoring to current and retired female soccer players. We hosted Nadacare on a crowdfunding session just last year to draw out new ideas and innovative solutions to support a sustainable organization. And Aya Noguchi, who you just heard from, serves as our WABN ambassador to help us bridge WABN and the women's soccer community. WABN shares the same values as We League by supporting female athletes who contribute to creating a diverse society through sports. Both of our organizations truly believe in you, that you have the power to change society and unlock your leadership potential on the field, in society, and business. For the WABN Global Mentoring Program, we're doing this on a global basis as well, and Japan is part of this. Japan field hockey team member Aki Yamada and para-powerlifter in the 55 kilogram class, Eri Yamamoto, were selected to represent Japan this year in our global mentoring program. Now it's in our 6th year, and the 2021 mentee class includes 15 participants from around the world. 8 are current, 7 are retired, representing 12 sports in 9 countries. These women are world record holders, medalists, and interested in business. 60% are interested in entrepreneurship of some sort, which is up an increase from 24% in 2019. Each one of them has the ambition and passion and are looking for guidance in becoming strong leaders. Aki Yamada and Eri Yamamoto are matched with EY business mentors in Australia and Hong Kong to receive advice on new ideas, explore unknown areas, focus on finding their purpose. These are the baby steps in gaining greater clarity on their career goals. So, what are the steps that you can take now? For all the athletes in the audience, please contact us to join the WABN Japan Network today. Don't wait. Let us show you that anything is possible. Let us show you how to utilize the skills you have acquired through sport. It's important to show career options, many career options. I know a good number of athletes go into coaching and broadcasting, yet you have all of these incredible skills to do other things. The sky's the limit. And for the business leaders on the call, don't just be a sports fan, be involved, serve as an ally or mentor. My recommendation is to seek out women athletes, and once you find them, support them in development and training so that they can reach their potential and contribute to your organization. Women athletes are untapped resources And in closing, I would like to recognize our founder of WABN, Beth Brooke. She's a role model and visible LGBTQ leader whose purpose is to make a difference. The WABN program exists today, and I'm here today because of Beth's vision to empower female athletes to realize their leadership potential. In a pivotal moment in her leadership journey, she said, "Coming out has made me a better person." It's important to remember that no matter who you are, no matter what it is that you're doing, just be true to yourself. So be yourself, and the rest will be easy. So thank you very much for inviting me here today. It was such an honor to represent EY. And I'm happy to take any questions that you may have. Thank you very much.